Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XDC. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XDC, and this is the 1 year chart. The reason I wanted to show you this chart is because back here in July, we were sitting at 3 cents. Then we gained a lot of momentum on XDC. Then all of a sudden we started going sideways. And now with this delisting, it pushed the price down even a little bit more. But I think we're going to see XDC turn around in the short term. In this next run-up, XDC is still going to be a top performer. Will XDC hit $100? Now, in this article, they say you need to set your sights lower for XDC. And I want to point out a few things. Now, for XDC, this is what I see happening. This is the catalyst that's going to send the price of XDC higher. First, it's going to be digital trade. Once one country goes fully live with digital trade, other countries will quickly onboard as well, pushing the price higher and higher. Plus, we haven't got any value from ISO yet. That value is still to come. Tokenization is going to really start to pick up in 2024, which could be another catalyst for XDC. I'm not saying it's going to hit $100 in the short term, but I think over time, and as things start to really play out, we will see the price of XDC hit some very good numbers. So then there's this. We are contacting you because you hold one or more of the following assets on Uphold. After careful consideration and in line with the pre-registration undertaking that we've entered into with the Ontario Securities Commission as part of the process of obtaining appropriate registration in Canada, we decided to no longer support the following assets. XDC is one of those assets. It's also a few other ISO cryptocurrencies, but this is just in Canada, and I'm not sure if it's throughout the entire country, because nobody really talked about that yet at all. So every time I read an X coin is delisted, I instantly go buy more, because ISO is the next settlement standard. Nobody knows how much money there is in the world, but it's certainly an astronomical and mythical figure that no one will forget. That comes from Focal Zero. But it's not just about money. You also got to look at value from real-world assets through tokenization, also coming onto the network. That could push the price as well. But now here's the good news. We've detected that Xinfin coin XDC has been listed on MEXC. And I have an affiliate link for MEXC in the comments section down below. And I've been trying to get MEXC to list XDC for a long time. I talked about it in previous videos. And it's nice to see that happening now that Uphold is delisting XDC in Canada. So I look at MEXC as another option to buy XDC. Now, we're still waiting for Coinbase and Binance to list XDC as well. I think that could be another catalyst that will push the price of XDC. Go Plugin by Xinfin Official introduces decentralization, cost efficiency, and developer friendliness to VRF Sphere. Now, when you make things more friendly for developers, they will choose that network time and time again. And what's going on right now is all these networks are trying to onboard developers. They want projects coming onto the network because those projects will also add value to the network also. And I see a lot of projects already building out on XDC all throughout this entire bear market. And there's been a lot of growth going on in the background that wasn't getting big announcements also. So XDC is pushing ahead. It's just we're not seeing the value inside the price of XDC yet. Once that happens, then we're going to start to see this token take off. Real world asset can be tokenized letters of credits to close multiple trillion gaps in trade finance. XDC ecosystem can provide end-to-end solutions for all enterprises involved, and with compliance and leveraging MLETR, an international standard. Like I said, tokenization is really going to start to pick up next year. XDC is going to grab a good portion of tokenization, a good percentage of it, pushing the price of XDC higher. But you know, everything takes time to build and grow. And I look at this as a buying opportunity on XDC. It allows you to stack it for a longer period of time. Really fill those bags. Think about it like this. Say you accumulate just 10,000 XDC and the price goes to $10. That's 100 grand. Now, picture if you stack 20,000. Now you made 200 grand. And I know XDC is easily going to hit $10 at some point in the future. It's just a matter of time. The laws are now put in place around digital trade in some areas already. Xinfin Official XDC has been working with partners to resolve these downsides along with using MLETR and will be the dominant player in real-world asset to tokenize letters of credit in trade finance. Now, this is the downsides of adopting DLT, a lack of DLT systems that are working on digitalizing the traditional finance space currently. That's exactly where XDC plays a factor in digitalization. There is also a lack of global digital standards for trade to be used by these platforms that hinder the interoperability and communication between them. Fully onboarding all parties in a trade process onto a digitalized platform will take a lot of time and effort during these early stages. Right now, we're still early on XDC, but this is starting to happen little by little. And all of a sudden, we'll start to see mass onboarding happen all at once. Because once one company, once one enterprise sees how much better digital trade is, they're going to want to utilize it as well, and so on and so forth, bringing value to the network. The XDC 2023 milestones, and look at the ecosystem growth. I mean, there's been a lot of growth, and this is just the beginning. First, you get announcements, then you get growth, then you get building happening. Then all of a sudden, all those projects partner with other projects, forming a much bigger network. And all of a sudden, XDC reflects all that growth in the price. And that's why I keep stacking this cryptocurrency. Breaking: Saudi Aramco and SBI form collaboration for digital asset investments. We've seen SBI support of regulated DLT for fintech in their joint ventures with XRP and XDC. On the other hand, Saudi Aramco, the third largest company by market cap, only behind Apple and Microsoft. Saudi Aramco is a state-owned petroleum and natural gas company located in Saudi Arabia. As of today, they have a total market cap of $2.1 trillion. Beyond being one of the richest companies in the world, they're in return an essential provider to the economy, as they currently hold the world's second largest proven crude oil reserves at over 270 billion barrels. So when they're getting into DLT, right, and they're getting involved with crypto, they're going to get involved with XRP and XDC. XDC is going to be involved in moving oil in the future. They're also going to be involved in the transactions around oil. And that's why I said things get announced, and all of a sudden the buildings begin. All that growth will happen, bringing value to XDC. Cannot stress enough to study and research projects in this space that meet ESG requirements and will play a role in the carbon credit market and sustainable green energy. XDC is also going to be involved in the carbon credit market as well. And they have to be green. Think of the supply chain going green. Think of all of digital trade going green. I don't like the whole climate change narrative, but I want to get rich from it, and that's why I continue to buy XDC. This will take XDC to new heights. Speakers confirm cryptocurrency. Banks know crypto rails are much better than the rails we have today. Institutional players are being patient, but they are interested in using assets like XDC for their utility. This has been proven by tests that are continuing to scale in value. You know, crypto isn't going anywhere. Even the IMF director confirms crypto's not going anywhere. This is extremely bullish for real world utility crypto assets long term. You know, we're at the early stages, but we're lucky at the same time. We're buying XDC while it's sitting here under 5 cents. Wait until XDC is sitting at $5 and $10 and not dipping down like people are expecting. Once utility kicks in, we're not going to see these cryptocurrencies swing in price like we're seeing now. They're going to be more stable, and more value is going to continue to come onto the network, pushing the price higher and higher over time. You'll look back to this time right now and be happy that you were buying under 5 cents. You'll be wishing you could go back to this time to buy more at this price. People coming into crypto 2 years from now, they're going to be still buying XDC, except the difference is they're going to be buying it while it's in double digits and possibly 3 digits within the next 5 years. But I think the next 2 years are going to be absolutely incredible. We're going to see how all these cryptocurrencies are going to be playing a factor in the real world, moving money, you know, bridging in between traditional finance and digital finance, because we are in the digital age. The fourth industrial revolution is here. Take advantage of it while you still can. But until it all happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.